Hey friends, I want to ask you a serious question. Have you ever hosted a workshop that didn't convert, or at least it didn't convert the way that you had hoped and prayed for? Let me say something that might sting a little. Most business owners or busyness owners don't have a workshop problem. They have a workflow problem. Sure, you can host a good workshop, get compliments, hear this was so helpful, see smiling faces, and still make zero sales. So today, I'm going to show you the difference between a good workshop and a profitable one, and the 3 biggest mistakes that business owners make when it comes to live events. So if you're planning any kind of workshop, masterclass, training, or live event this year, not only is today's conversation going to save you months of frustration, I'm inviting you to join me on March 3rd for my first Workshop Workflows That Work intensive. We're going to start planning out your next event in real time with coaching feedback so you can host with intention, steward with strategy, and profit with purpose. So grab your seat now at redeemhertime.com/workshop before the price goes up. We are about to make live events a reach, revenue, and results growth asset. So first, let's talk about the difference between a good event and a profitable one. A good event, like a workshop, a masterclass, a training, has great content. It feels inspiring. It gets applause. It ends with, "Thanks, everyone." But a profitable workshop, it attracts those best fit buyers and gets them in the room. It intentionally leads to an offer that is perfect for those people. It converts aligned clients right then and there while you're on live, and it creates ongoing ROI even after the event. You see, the difference isn't in your charisma or your tech or your confidence. It's not even in your audience size. It comes from having the right 3-phase system for planning, pitching, and profiting from every live event you host. So, do you want to know those 3 mistakes that most business owners make that are leaving you in that was good, but less than what you'd hoped for category? Here we go. Mistake number 1, planning content before planning conversions. Most business owners sit down and ask, what should I teach? Wrong question. The first question should be, what is the goal of this event? If you don't define your roadie, your best fit buyer, your offer alignment, and how they're going to lead to the next, you're going to end up overteaching and under-converting. You're going to build those slides before you build your strategy. And here's the truth. If you don't plan the sale before the slides, the sale's not going to happen. In fact, I actually recommend not using slides, or at least not more than 1 or 2. And this is exactly why inside the workshop Workflows That Work intensive, in phase 1, Attract, we're going to start by looking at the revenue, the buyer clarity, and your positioning first, before we even touch your outline. So grab your spot to get my timelines and templates to fill those seats with best fit buyers already primed to say yes at redeemhertime.com/workshop. All right, mistake number 2, teaching too much and selling too little. I know, this one is huge. We tend to over-deliver, we give everything away, we avoid the pitch, and we hope that people reach out. But what do you often hear? Silence. But a profitable workshop has a designed flow. It doesn't awkwardly tack on the pitch at the end, hoping people are still hanging on or even still paying attention. It builds toward it the entire time, and it seeds it along the way. Your workshop should naturally lead to your offer, not apologize for it. This is how you can multiply the roadie on just 1 hour of your time by doing these kinds of profitable events. Talk about being a wise CEO. That's why in the Workshop Workflows That Work intensive, we literally are going to build out your hook, your 3-part content flow, and your pitch transition together, live. So you leave confident it will lead to yeses from your best fit buyer. So grab your spot at redeemhertime.com/workflow to not only get my presentation and pitch template, but also my real-time support as you plan out yours together. All right, mistake number 3, ending the workshop at the workshop. This one costs business owners so much money. You send the replay and you move on because you tell yourself if they wanted my offer, they would have said so. And so what do? You start planning the next thing. But here's the reality. A good workshop ends, but a profitable one, it compounds. The follow-up, the nurture, the repurposing, the tracking, the refinement, that's where ROI multiplies as you turn one event into an evergreen asset that keeps expanding your reach and your revenue. That's what we call RODI, right? Return on time invested. And that's why inside the Workshop Workflows That Work intensive, we're going to map out your follow-up plan, your replay strategy, and your repurposing system. So that way, one workshop doesn't just perform once, it keeps on working for you. So be sure to grab your spot to get all the templates for how to repurpose and keep nurturing at redeemhertime.com/workshop. I want you to imagine this kind of event instead. You're maxed out on registrations of best fit buyers. You have a clear, high converting offer flow. You have a confident pitch transition, strategic follow-up, and ongoing roadie. And your entire next workshop mapped out with coaching support in one sitting? Hello? This is not more theory. This is not more notes. We are going to simply execute together. So I want to invite you to join me for the Workshop Workflows That Work Intensive. It's going to be a 3-hour live coaching intensive where you're going to get my proven templates, tools, guided planning, and real-time coaching feedback. And we are going to plan your next profitable event before you even log off. You're not going to leave with just a bunch of ideas or a bunch of notes on paper. You are going to leave with a finished framework. So if you're done hosting good workshops and ready for profitable ones, right now I want you to go to redeemhertime.com/workshop, and I'll send you the link to grab your spot for just $97 through Friday, February 27th before the price goes up. So before we go, which mistakes hit you the hardest? Don't worry if it was 1, 2, or all the above. If you've had good events that didn't profit like you'd hope, we are about to change that for good.